Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a demo. You don't really just throw you out like a candle. Then I really just throw you out.
Hey y'all, okay, so today I'm back with a hair video. Stay tuned if you guys would like this look. Okay, so first things first, I have my cap. I had already put it on before I started the video, but I'm taking my scissors and I'm just cutting the excess part of the cap off, the part that you don't need. And then after I cut that off, I go ahead and put on the top of my head. That way my cap can be tight. A cap isn't mandatory, but I always like to keep them on under my wigs to make them last longer. Then I take my Ruby Kisses makeup, and obviously I use a darker side where you guys could tell where the little hole is, but I go ahead and I cover up how light it is and where my part will be so that way it'll look more natural. And go ahead and put the makeup on my wig as well, and then I'm gonna try my wig on after this just to make sure it'll look how I want it to look as far as the color of the lace and my cap. Okay, so I have the wig on now. Now I'm going to go ahead and place it where I want it to be at after I glue it on. Just making sure, everything is meeting up with each other. That way I won't have to go back and do it over again. And I was trying to flip it back, you guys, to put the glue on, but it was not working out with the flip, so I just scooted the wig back. Okay, y'all, don't judge. But my wig glue bottle, I lost the lid, so I just put it in a Ziploc bag because wig glue is expensive, boo, and I was not about to go buy another one just because my bottle busted. But yeah, or my top was missing, I mean. So now I took a Q-tip because I didn't want my nails to get all sticky, and I'm just putting the glue along my hairline where I want my wig to sit at. I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way around on both sides from ear to ear with the glue. Make sure you guys are putting enough glue because you don't want your wig to slide back. Also, try not to put too much glue because you don't want to overdo it. Too much glue can make it look kind of weird, and then it'll be hard to take it off as well. Y'all, the Q-tip was coming apart at this point. I'm like looking at it like, really? And the glue still ended up getting on my hand, y'all. But I'm just going back in with a little bit more glue, making sure I got all the spots I want my wig to stick to. Okay, then I'm taking my fan and I'm going to try to dry the glue with it. And then, y'all, my fan died on me. It died on me after it dried up, though, so I was kind of happy. But now I'm taking my wig. I'm going to place on the glue. From ear to ear, make sure every part is sticking. You don't want no pieces ruffling up, so just do it like middle part first. I go, and then I do side to side, and then I take my wig band and I make sure I tie it around my edges really, really tight because y'all, the wig band is what is going to keep your hair laid down, your lace, all that. So make sure that you have your wig band on tight, not too tight, but tight enough. And then I go ahead and I take my brush and I'm just brushing it out, making sure my hair isn't sticking to the glue or my forehead and everything's outside of the band. I'm checking it, making sure, double checking because triple checking, boo, all that because you don't want your hair stuck to your lace or it'll be hard getting off and you'll peel it off. But then I go in and I just keep brushing my hair out, making sure everything's brushed out. And yes, y'all, that's me on the TV. Period. I watch my own videos because who, if not me, then who, you know? So yeah, it's me watching them. Okay, so these are the 3 products I use for my curly wigs. I take the water first and I spray it all around. Gotta make sure you wet every piece of your hair, depending on how juicy you want your curls. I go in a few times, so this is just the first time that I'm going in with the water. Then I'm brushing it out, making sure that I'm spreading it everywhere so everything's wet, and then that'll show me how much more water I need. Making sure that I wet my ends. You see how there could be like pieces that are dry and you just have to go back in. Spray, 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 y'all. As much as you want till you get it. Then I take the coily custard. I usually use the pink and white one, but they didn't have it. I use this for my natural hair too. But I take that and I go ahead and I spread it around, making sure that I get every piece of the curl at the bottom, especially for my ends, just to make my curls pop more. Then I go in with my EP, the first spray. It's like an oil. I take that and just to like, so it's not looking as dry, you know, I just juice it up a little bit with that. I don't put too much of that, literally one spray because it's super oily. I'm going back in with more of the curling cream because I wasn't liking how I was looking dry still a little bit. So put as much as you guys feel like you need and as less as you feel like you need, you know, because see, I'm still going in with my water just to make sure that my curls are the way I want them to be. Okay, y'all, now I'm gonna go ahead and take off my band. It's been some time since I had it on. And I'm gonna just start brushing out my edges, making sure that my hair is not sticking to the glue. Like you see right there, it was stuck. Gotta make sure none of that's sticking to the glue. I'm just separating my sides and stuff. I'm feeling it obviously on y'all. Okay, I take a little comb because the brush wasn't doing justice. I would say use a comb anyways. And just making sure again that they're not sticking, combing back all the parts that are not supposed to be sticking to your hairline. Then I'm going back in with my makeup because I didn't like how the lace was looking. It wasn't matching up with my skin. You guys, I hate when there's stuff in between my fingers. So after that, I'm going to take my little comb and make sure my part is in the middle where I want it to be. So I'm just reparting it. Go ahead and I'm taking my brush. I'm brushing each side down because I already know the style that I'm going for. So my hair's already wet, so it'll lay pretty easy. So I'm just brushing, y'all. Brushing, getting everything where I want it to be in place. Now I'm gonna do this side. There was an extra piece of lace in here, so I just took my scissors and I cut it off. If you guys have any extra pieces, you can always just cut it off if you don't need it. So again, I'm brushing this side as well into the place that I want it to be to prepare it to be half up, half down. Then I'm going ahead and I didn't use a comb or brush, I just used my hands for this. But I took my nails and I kind of like just parted through my hair and I grabbed as much hair as I wanted to go in the top part. You guys could also take your brush and just brush it into place. This is how much hair that I used. You don't have to use that much or you don't have to use that little. You can use more depending on how much you want up. After that, I'm going to find a clip for my hair because I didn't use a ponytail holder. I'm using a hair clip. And I'm just twisting it around where I'm going to place this hair clip at. And then I'll go ahead and I let it latch on to that part of the hair that was twisted up. That way it'll be stable. You guys should use a comb for this. I use a brush. It was the first thing I saw. But you want to tease your hair a little bit just to give it like a poof. So that way that piece of hair that you put up is showing. And then I go ahead, I take my little comb. You could do this before you put it in a ponytail or after. But I'm just taking the pieces out that I want as bangs because I had forgot that I even wanted the freaking curl pieces in front. So I went in after the fact and I just took my little comb and I pulled them out. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is just brush your hair back up because I also wanted a little like messy look. So yeah, I'm kind of happy that I did do it this way because I just brushed those pieces back into my up part and it just went right back in, you guys. Like, it wasn't bad or anything. I'm telling you guys, like, the messy look is so much more cute to me than the slick look. But I'm just going in with water and I'm wetting the little pieces of curl that I took out for the front. Just so that way they don't look dry and all poofy. And just, they'll curl up, you know. So I go in with my comb and I comb through it just so they'll fluff up. And yeah, y'all. That is the style. That is how I got my hair half up, half down. Again, going back in, cutting the extra hair, the extra lace that I don't want on there. Okay, so here are my chopsticks that I'm going to place in my hair. And you guys, these are brand new. I've had them for months. I bought them originally for the Rod Wave concert, but he freaking canceled. So here they are now. But I go ahead and I just place them into where my hair is twisted at in the back. That way they won't fall down. Go ahead and just place them how you want them. I wanted them kind of high up. That way you guys could see them in the video. And here is half up, half down. You guys, I'm all done. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Mwah. I want you in my world, don't you understand?